हेलो गाइस व्हाट्सअप। तो कैसे हैं आप लोग गाइस? आई वेलकम यू ऑल ऑन इंडियाज बेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म दैट इज ग्रेडअप. इफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर एनी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम एंड स्पेसिफिकली फॉर यूपीएससी सिविल सर्विसेज एग्जाम, दोस्तों ये भारत का सबसे बढ़िया प्लेटफॉर्म है जहां पर आपको फुल चारों खाने चित करने वाली प्रिपरेशन मिलती है. तो दोस्तों आज की क्लास हमारी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाली है, पर उससे पहले एक बहुत ही दिलचस्प अनाउंसमेंट है दोस्तों. आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे एक बहुत ही बढ़िया फोटो देख पा रहे हैं, हाँ या ना? तो दोस्तों देखिए, आजकल का जो वक्त चल रहा है, आजकल का जो समय चल रहा है, वो थोड़ा सा डाइकोटोमस है. डाइकोटोमस मतलब देखिए, कभी कुछ हो रहा है, कभी कुछ हो रहा है ना? कभी एग्जाम हो रहा है, कभी एग्जाम नहीं हो रहा. तो इशू हो रहे हैं, ठीक है, जो थोड़ा सा दोस्तों अनस्टेबल टाइम ये चल रहे हैं. तो ऐसे टाइम पे मुझे पता है आप लोगों को स्ट्रेस बहुत ज्यादा होता है. यू आर गोइंग टू गेट मच स्ट्रेस्ड गाइस. जो आपका स्ट्रेस है लेवल है वो काफी ज्यादा होगा. जो आपके बॉडी के अंदर क्लोट्रिजोल हार्मोन्स हैं जिसकी वजह से स्ट्रेस होता है वो ज्यादा है इस समय. तो गाइस ऐसे टाइम पे आई वॉन्ट यू टू रिलैक्स, आई वॉन्ट यू टू टेक अ चिल फिल ऑन 30th अगस्त 7 PM. तो गाइस आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में एक लिंक दिख रहा होगा, एक लिंक होगा, उसको क्लिक कर लीजिए और उस पर रजिस्टर कर लीजिए गाइस. एक मस्ती भरा सेशन गाइस, एक मौज मस्ती भरा सेशन, और उतना ही इंपॉर्टेंट और इंफॉर्मेटिव आपके एग्जाम के लिए, आपके आपके गोल के लिए सेशन दोस्तों 7 PM 13 अगस्त को हम लेकर आने वाले हैं विद नन अदर देन कार्तिक आर्यन. ओके गाइस, ये बात आपको समझनी है. दूसरी बात भाई, इसमें एक कंपटीशन भी शुरू होगा दोस्तों, जहां पे लकी ड्रॉ दोस्तों यू कैन विन प्राइजेस अप टू 25 lakhs एज यू कैन सी हियर. यस और नो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स? तो आप लोग फटाफट से दोस्तों नीचे जो लिंक दिया हुआ है उसको प्लीज 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 क्लिक कर लीजिए, उसको उसके ऊपर रजिस्टर कर लीजिए. भाई क्या जा रहा है? इट्स फ्री टू रजिस्टर. रजिस्टर नाउ एंड इट्स फ्री. इट्स फ्री फॉर ऑल माय डियर फ्रेंड्स. ये बात समझ में आती है आपको? चलिए, बहुत ही बढ़िया, बहुत ही बेहतरीन. चलिए दोस्तों, देखिए आगे चलते हैं, आज की क्लास शुरू करते हैं. इसके बाद हम तो आज हम बात करेंगे मूवमेंट ऑफ ओशन वाटर की, यानी कि ओशन करंट्स की बात करने वाले हैं दोस्तों. आज की क्लास एक स्टैंड अलोन क्लास होने वाली है जिसमें आपको सारे के सारे ओशन करंट्स के बारे में मैं बताने वाला हूं दोस्तों. दिस क्लास आई विल टेक बाईलिंगुअल, यानी कि हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों में बताऊंगा. जो स्लाइड्स हैं आपको मोस्टली इंग्लिश में दिखने वाली हैं. सो द क्लास आई विल टेक विल बी इन बोथ हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश, बिकॉज यार अगर आप IAS बन जाते हो, कल IPS बन जाते हो और आप हिंदी हिंदी करते रहते हो, सर हिंदी में पढ़ाओ हिंदी में पढ़ाओ, तो यार अगर आपकी पोस्टिंग केरला में हो जाए, नागालैंड में हो जाए, तो आप कैसे सर्वाइव करोगे वहां? हाउ यू हैव टू लर्न इट. वैसे ही दोस्तों जो लोग इंग्लिश इंग्लिश करते रहते हैं उनके लिए मैं एक नसीहत देना चाहूंगा. क्या? देखिए, अगर आपकी पोस्टिंग हो जाए यूपी में, हरियाणा में, है ना, तो क्या करोगे आप? क्या करोगे आप? हिंदी इज इंपॉर्टेंट, तो इंग्लिश वालों को भी दे हैव टू लर्न वर्केबल हिंदी. इतनी बात समझ में आप लोगों को मेरे प्यारे मित्रों आनी चाहिए. चलिए दोस्तों, आज की क्लास बिना किसी देरी के करते हैं शुरू. तो सबसे पहले लेट्स टॉक अबाउट व्हाट आर द फैक्टर्स इफेक्टिंग मूवमेंट ऑफ ओशन वाटर. सोचिए सोचिए दोस्तों, टेल मी what are the factors my dear friend, please tell me. देखिए गाइस, वी ऑल नो, जो लहरें यानी कि जो वेव्स क्रिएट होती हैं नॉर्मली इन द ओशन, इन द सी, इज ड्यू टू विंड्स. किसकी वजह से होती हैं दोस्तों? हवाओं की वजह से होती हैं. तो फर्स्ट फैक्टर इज विंड. सेकेंड फैक्टर माय डियर फ्रेंड्स इज अ रोटेशन ऑफ अर्थ, बिकॉज व्हेन अर्थ रोटेट्स, due to this rotation guys, there is a force known as Coriolis force. अभी Coriolis force होती क्या है दोस्तों? इट इज नथिंग बट अ डिफ्लेक्शन इन अ मूविंग बॉडी टुवर्ड्स इट राइट इन नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर एंड टुवर्ड्स इट्स लेफ्ट इन सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर. तो Coriolis force will also affect the movement of oceanic waters. नेक्स्ट माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, देखिए अब आता है उसके बाद फोर्सेस ऑफ मून एंड सन. डेफिनेटली बिकॉज ग्रेविटेशनल पुल ऑफ मून माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, क्या होता है, जो ग्रेविटेशनल पुल होता है चंद्रमा का वो काफी ज्यादा होता है, एंड दैट्स व्हाई टाइड्स आर क्रिएटेड। हाँ या ना, बता दीजिए। सेम if their sun is behind moon then it is called spring tide, यानी कि जो sun and moon की gravitational pull है they are added together and created a 20% larger tide known as a spring tide my dear friends. So that also affects the movement of ocean water. After that, salinity my dear friends, if one area has more salinity and one area has less salinity, tell me from which place to which place the water will move. Next my dear friends is temperature. Yes my dear friends, temperature also affects the movement of ocean water. And last but not the least is the land. So the land, जो जिस land की configuration like India, so अगर कोई current आता है like this, it will be bifurcated into two parts. Yes or no my dear friends? So इसीलिए my dear friends ये factors हैं that affect movement of ocean water. चलिए आगे बात करते हैं दोस्तों। सबसे पहले देखते हैं what are the origin of currents. सबसे पहले rotation of earth, I have told you rotation of earth, what is happening, Coriolis force is applying on the movement of the ocean water, and earth is rotating west to east, it is rotating like this, hence the water should move like this to counteract this rotation movement. Okay, because यार मैं इसका आपको example देता हूँ। whenever you are moving in a bus, so you are going to feel a little bit pressure backwards, and when a brake is applied you are going to see it's forward. Next, oceans, तापमान, डेफिनेटली तापमान मैं बता चुका हूँ, सैलिनिटी बता चुका हूँ, डेंसिटी और मैं एक बार बता देता हूँ आपको। देखिए दोस्तों, डेंसिटी, तो अगर एक एरिया है हायर डेंसिटी का और एक एरिया है लोअर डेंसिटी का, सो जो हायर डेंसिटी का एरिया है वहां से लोअर डेंसिटी के एरिया में वाटर विल मूव until and unless both the areas will become same density. Getting my point my dear friends? चलिए आगे बात करते हैं एटमॉस्फेयर की। एटमॉस्फेयर में आप देख सकते हैं एयर प्रेशर एंड विंड्स, डेफिनेटली बिकॉज विंड्स डिपेंड अपॉन what, air pressure. If there is low pressure air and high pressure air, wind is going to move from high to low pressure air, and hence the water will also be thrusted towards the low pressure area. So guys, next is rainfall and evaporation. देखिए rainfall जहां पे ज्यादा होती है वहां पर जो पानी है दोस्तों that will be less salty. Yes or no? And hence you can connect it to here. Then कहीं पे अगर evaporation ज्यादा होती है मेरे प्यारे मित्रों, तो वहां पर क्या होगा दोस्तों, evaporation यानी कि क्या होता है दोस्तों बताइए, it will be more salty water. Hence same thing. Next my dear friends is modification factors like configuration of the coast. Coast की configuration कैसी है? For example मैंने आपको दिया था एक example अभी कि साउथ अफ्रीका का जो कोस्ट है अगर उस पे आप लेके आए ऐसे, तो it will go like this. Yes or no my dear friends? It will be divided into, the ocean current will be divided into two parts like this. टेंशन ना लीजिए, हम आगे बात करेंगे। और बॉटम रिलीफ, इवन अगर आपके ओशन के बेसिन पे कुछ माउंटेन्स हैं, so those mountains will also going to affect the movement of the water. And last is seasonal variation. कभी हवा आपकी तेज चलती है, कभी स्लो चलती है ना, तो that is all. So guys, let's talk about ocean currents. So what are ocean currents? They are nothing but they are general movement of oceanic water. General movement of oceanic water in the ocean itself. So my dear friends, it is nothing but like rivers. Nothing but like rivers, but let's say that these rivers are flowing in the oceans, so अगर आपका ये पूरा का पूरा ocean basin है my dear friends, so सिर्फ upper layer में you are going to find these ocean currents. Down layer में भी there are hello circulations, deep ocean water currents. We are going to talk about it in the next class. Okay, the other class. So my dear friends, that's the main issue here. So यार इतनी बात आप लोगों को क्लियर होनी चाहिए। अगर नहीं हुई है तो आप बताइए, अगर हुई है तो आप मुझे बताइए गाइस इन द कमेंट बॉक्स नाउ। ओके गाइस, नाउ लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड एंड लेट्स सी क्या होता है आगे। सो गाइस देखिए, तीन टर्म्स आर देयर। फर्स्ट इज ड्रिफ्ट, देन देयर इज करंट, देन देयर इज स्ट्रीम। तो तीनों ही करंट वी यूज टू रिप्रेजेंट ओशन करंट्स। बट व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन थ्री? It is nothing but difference of speed. What? Difference of speed. So drift is very slow, current is a little bit fast, and stream is very fast. Okay, so this is only the difference of speed. उसके बाद guys, Warm and cold current usually exhibit temperature which is only by few degrees different from the surrounding areas. क्या कहती है दोस्तों, देखो ये लाइन, मान लीजिए दिस इज द टॉप व्यू ऑफ द ओशन. टॉप व्यू, ये हमें ओशन का सरफेस दिखता है, एंड देयर इज अ ओशन करंट फ्लोइंग लाइक दिस. ओके, एंड the temperature inside this ocean current, let's say, is 28 degrees Celsius and outside is 31 degrees Celsius. So there is not much difference, my dear friends. It is only 3 degrees of difference, and hence this ocean current will be called cold ocean current, because surroundings say it is less than 3 degrees. Yes or no guys? Same thing if we talk, see, this is this. Now this is your ocean, flowing ocean current in the ocean. Now let's say the temperature here is 28 degrees Celsius, but my dear friends, आसपास surrounding का जो temperature है, that can be what? That can be 26 degrees Celsius. Hence the difference is 2 degree का. Hence this will be called a warm ocean current. तो ocean current warm and cold कब होता है? When you measure it according to its surrounding. So the temperature is relative, my dear friends. It's not absolute, it's relative. Okay, तो यार ये बात आपको क्लियर होनी चाहिए. देखो इतनी आसान बात है, इतनी इजी पीजी सी बात है. चलिए भाई आगे चलते हैं. और बट ये थोड़ा सा जो टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस है, माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, इट्स इनफ. My dear friends, this temperature difference is enough to have a significant effect over the atmospheric condition of that area. यानी कि इतना कम. Hello sir guys, what's up Kuldeep, what's up music? No issues Kuldeep. तो गाइज मैंने आपको बता रहा था कि जो थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस है, it would also be, you know, play role in modifying the atmospheric condition of that area. तो यार ये चीज़ बहुत ही इजी है, बहुत ही आसान है. ये चीज़ें आपको समझ में आनी चाहिए, यहाँ पर कोई आपको कंफ्यूजन नहीं होना चाहिए. भाई ये चीज़ें हो गई क्लियर. चलिए, नो 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 नॉट एवरीडे कुलदीप. लेट्स सी, अभी मैं आने वाला हूँ एवरीडे. लेट्स सी, आई विल कम हेयर. ओके, every day for like 2-3 days, then I will take a break and then I will again come. Okay, so I will share my schedule, no issues in that guys. So let's first talk about warm ocean currents. So what are the warm ocean currents? See, warm ocean currents, first of all, they are warmer than their surrounding waters. I am writing it here. Yes or no? Okay, next, when they are warmer, tell me what effect they have on the wind or the air. When they are warmer, they will have a warming effect, obviously, common sense. Yes or no? And when they will have this warming effect, the temperature of the coast will be increasing, will rise up, let's say by 1 degree or 2 degrees. Now guys, next thing, if the water is warmer on the coast, tell me, will it take more energy for precipitation or less energy? See, I will give you a very good analogy. See, so if I give you this glass of water and I give you this glass of water, let's say I fill it up with the same amount of water, and let's say the temperature of glass 1 is 20 degrees Celsius and temperature of glass 2 is 80 degrees Celsius. Okay, now tell me, which of the following glasses will require more energy to become water vapor? Okay, now my dear friends, this is 1, this is 2. Number 1 is 20 degrees, so it need to reach 100 degrees. So the difference is of 80 degrees. This was already 80 degrees, it needs to reach 100 degrees to become water vapor. Hence you only require 20 degrees Celsius here. Yes or no? So one will require, my dear friend, what will happen? It will take what? Yes or no? Now tell me, if the water around the coast is already warm, hence my dear friends, evaporation will be increasing. Yes or no? Due to warm ocean current. And hence when evaporation will be increasing, cloud formation will be increasing. Hence cloud formation will be increasing, my dear friends, precipitation will be increasing. Yes or no? Hence warm air current, warm ocean current will have a more precipitation. Yes or no? In the coastal region. Okay, let's now talk about cold water current. So let's say it is cold water current here. Now tell me, if the water is colder, will it take more energy to evaporate? Yes or no? More energy to evaporate. Yes or no? And when it takes more energy to evaporate, the evaporation will be less. Yes or no? And when evaporation will be less, my dear friends, cloud formation will be less. Yes or no? And when cloud formation will be less, precipitation will be less. Yes or no? It's very, very simple. Hence a cold current, my dear friends, will have a desiccating effect. It means a drying effect. Wherever you will find cold currents on the coast, these coasts would be deserts, would be arid areas, if not deserts. See, example, I will give you Peru current and Atacama desert. Other thing, my dear friends, which it is doing is, cold current will help in the formation of icebergs. Yes or no? It will help in the formation of ice. Yes or no? See, let's say this is temperature 0 degrees to 100 degrees. Let's say one current is here and one current is here. So this current number 1 is warmer and current number 2 is colder. So in the case of colder current, it will be easier for it to freeze the things. Yes or no? It will be easier for the things, it will be easier for the cold current to freeze, icebergs वगैरह आएंगे यहाँ पे. और केस 1 में, my dear friends, क्या होने वाला देखिए, evaporation. So hence it will have a desiccating effect. Okay, now let's move forward. Now some places are different. There the cold currents and the warm currents are meeting. In such areas, my dear friends, the population of planktons, of phytoplanktons will increase. Hence the population of planktons will increase. Guys, ये phytoplanktons होते हैं और जो planktons होते हैं ये marine organisms होते हैं that are at the base of the marine food chain. और इन्हीं के ऊपर जो fish की population होती है, it is dependent. And hence, my dear friends, what will happen? The number of fishes found in the area will increase, and hence the fishing industry will flourish in such areas. Yes or no? For example, okay, but such areas will also have dense fogs because cold water current and warm water current are mixing together. Now let's now talk about ocean current one by one, and let's talk about currents of Atlantic Ocean. Okay, guys, so first, these are all the currents that I have listed. These are, this side you can find warm ocean currents in Atlantic, and this side cold water currents. Okay, just give me a second, guys. I'm really sorry. Now, guys, we were talking about cold currents and warm currents of Atlantic Ocean. So let's talk about it. So North Equatorial Current, South Equatorial Current, they are the main current of the Atlantic Ocean. Let's see a diagram. So guys, this is a exaggerated diagram where you can see all the continents of this area. That is North America, South America, Africa, and Europe. Yes or no? This is also part of Europe, known as Scandinavia. Okay, this is your Greenland here. Okay, now my dear friends, I have shifted North and South America a little further from Africa, so that we must have a clearer look to these currents. Okay, so the main current which is flowing here, let's first focus in the southern area, is what is your, my dear friends, South Equatorial Current. So why it is called South Equatorial Current? And now just try to decipher this. Will the South Equatorial Current be warm or cold? Tell me, guys. Yes, why? Because sun is shining vertically over the equator. Hence, there will be more energy in this area. Hence, due to this energy, my dear friends, the current will be warmer. And hence, this will be your South Equatorial Current. So, this is your South Equatorial Atlantic Current, which my dear friends strikes here. And ये कौन सी जगह है दोस्तों? This is nothing but Cape Sao Roco. Cape Sao Roco of South America. जैसे ही करंट यहाँ पर टकराएगा my dear friends, it will get bifurcated into two branches. The northern branch, my dear friends, is known as Cyani currents, and the southern branch, my dear friend, is called Brazilian current. So आपको ईस्ट कोस्ट ऑफ ब्राजील पे you are going to get east coast of Brazil and east coast of Argentina, you are going to get a warm current. Now this is, my dear friends, what North Equatorial Current is coming like this. Yes or no? This is will also be warm because it is equatorial area. Now this current, due to this group of island known as Antilles Island or West Indies, will get bifurcated into two parts. Okay, first part, my dear friends, is this known as Antilles current, which is moving north of Antilles Island. The second current, my dear friend, is Caribbean current. Which current, my dear friends? This Caribbean current, which is going into Gulf of Mexico. So my dear friend, this is Gulf of Mexico. So एक current है जो Gulf of Mexico के अंदर जा रहा है, and that is Caribbean current. It will be here Caribbean current. Now, my dear friends, this Caribbean current will be strengthened by this Cyani current and this Antilles current as well. So this North Equatorial Current is held by this Cyani current, which is a branch of South Equatorial Current moving northward due to this shape of South America. So this must be clear to you. Now, This current, Caribbean current, is coming out here, and Antilles current, they are again meeting after getting strengthened by Oceanic current. And when these current again meets, my dear friend, in Atlantic Ocean, they are called as Gulf Stream. What? Gulf Stream. So the eastern coast of North America will also have a warmer current. Now this Gulf Stream, under the influence of westerlies, will be, my dear friends, moving. कुलदीप, द नेम ऑफ द करंट जो है ना, जितने भी करंट के नेम हैं वो यहाँ के आइलैंड्स के ऊपर लिखे हैं. तो सयानी वाज इज अ आइलैंड हियर. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई. ओके, एंटिलीज करंट, कैरिबियन करंट, ये सारे के सारे आइलैंड है माय डियर फ्रेंड. ओके, नाउ गल्फ स्ट्रीम, it will flow towards the Europe, and in Europe it is called as North Atlantic Drift. What, my dear friends? It is called as North Atlantic Drift, and this is a warm current that is coming here, my dear friends. Due to this warm current, the islands here and the coast here will remain frost free even in winters. Even in winters, you are not going to have ice sheets here in this coast due to North Atlantic Drift. Guys, now let's talk about south. Now, as you can see, there is a cold current known as Falkland current, which is coming through Drake's Passage from Antarctica, bringing cold water with it and mixing with Brazilian current, as you can see here. Yes or no? Now, here there will be one more cold current flowing under the influence of westerlies known as west wind drift. Now, this west wind drift is a cold current which is being pushed northward due to the shape of Africa. भाई जो shape है अफ्रीका की, उसकी वजह से ये ऊपर की तरफ जाता है. And this cold current is, as soon as it goes on the African coast, is known as Benguela current. Not Bengali current, it's Benguela current. Remember this thing. So my dear friends, as you can see, the cycle here is completed. Yes or no? Like this. Now in the north, let's complete the cycle. So one more current known as Labrador current is coming between Greenland and North America. And this current is mixing with, my dear friends, what? It is mixing with Gulf Stream. That is a warm current. And both are mixing together, forming a good areas for fisheries known as what? Yes, Grand Banks. I'm going to tell you, no issues. So this, now guys, due to upwelling, one more cold current is forming near the African coast known as Canary current. So this is a cold current, my dear friends. So this is all the currents of Atlantic Ocean. I have tell you everything. So this circle is also complete. This cycle is also completed. Okay, now let's first see what is happening in one go. See, in the north, what, let's see, the north equatorial current is coming like this. Yes or no? Now this is being divided into two parts. First is Antilles current, which is going above the Antilles island, that is the West Indian islands, and then there is Caribbean current, which is going inside the Gulf of Mexico and coming out and mixing with Antilles current, and known as, these both current are known as Gulf Stream. When this Gulf Stream reaches Europe, it is known as North Atlantic Drift, which is keeping the coast of Europe frost-free 24/7, all 12 months. Then guys, due to upwelling, a new current is formed near the coast of Africa, known as what? Canary current. And above, one more current is forming, coming from Arctic, known as Labrador current, which is mixing with Gulf Stream. So this cycle is known as Columbus Gyre. What it is called, my dear friends? Columbus Gyre. Okay. And the area in between this cycle, my dear friends, between this cycle is a area of feeble winds, very slow winds. There will be no atmospheric instability. It will be very, very stable, high pressure zone. Hence, some peculiar sea will be forming here known as Saragossa Sea. We will talk about it, how it is formed and why it is called so. So let's talk about first South Hemisphere. Now, this current is being divided by the configuration of American coast, South American coast. The northern part is known as Oceanic current, mixing with Caribbean current and Antilles current and strengthening them. One current is going southward, known as Brazilian current, and Brazilian current is mixing with Falkland current, and they both are moving under the influence of westerlies, creating a cold current known as west wind drift under the influence of westerlies. This west wind drift due to African coast is moving upward, known as Benguela current, and hence guys, we are getting this gyre known as what? Known as Navigator gyre, named after Henry the Navigator, the king of Spain. Okay, now next, my dear friends, see, let us zoom in the Europe, continent of Europe. So this is the country of Iceland, this is Norway, this is Sweden, this is Finland. So this coast is always frost free, but why? Due to North Atlantic drift, which is being bifurcated into two parts by Iceland. Yes or no? The northern part is known as Irminger current, and the southern part, my dear friends, is known as Norwegian current. Norwegian current and Irminger current both have their origin from North Atlantic drift that has been bifurcated by the the island of Iceland, and they are moving and keeping the coast of northern Europe, northwestern Europe frost free. Okay, now this must be clear to you, my dear friends. Now guys, these are all the gyres. You can see all the currents in one slide. These are Grand Banks and these are Dogger Banks, which are good fishing areas, I have told you. Now let's talk about, my dear friends, Saragossa Sea I was telling about. So it is a vast patch of ocean named after a seaweed known as Sargassum, which is found here. Now this seaweed captures the area inside the Columbus Gyre. In the north, it is bounded by, my dear friends, what? Gulf Stream. In south by North Atlantic current. In east by Canary current, and in west by what? In west by Gulf Stream. Sorry. Okay. Now, so my dear friends, it is a clockwise rotating system, as I have shown you. Yes or no? And it lies between 70 degrees and 40 degrees west, and latitudes are given here, and the distance, it is 1100 kilometer wide and 3200 kilometer long. Okay, so this is Saragossa Sea, as you can see on your screens. So this is Saragossa Sea, and in reality it looks like this. So this is Sargassum, the seaweed that we know. Okay, getting my point? Okay, my dear friends, now let's move forward. Let's talk about currents of Pacific Ocean, and this will be very, very interesting. So we will try to complete the currents of Pacific Ocean, and Indian Ocean we will make our next class, in which I am going to teach you the currents of Pacific Ocean. So guys, obviously there will be warm current as well as cold current in both the areas. So let's talk about it. So this is North Pacific drift. Yes or no? This current will be called warm current known as Kuroshio current, moving through Philippines to Japan. And my dear friends, at Japan there will be one more current coming, cold current known as Oyashio current. It will be coming. So due to this thing, my dear friends, there will be a good area for fishing being developed here. Now this area, my dear friends, provide Japan with huge quantities of fish, and hence is a fish eating nation. They even eat sushi, that is raw fish put in soy sauce. So much of the fish is eaten in Japan. So my dear friends, this current is known as North Pacific drift, like North Atlantic drift, and near the Alaskan coast it is known as Alaskan current. So don't get confused, because Alaska is a cold place, so you must not think that Alaskan current will be cold. It is warm current. Please try to remember this thing. Okay, and this is Californian current. Due to upwelling, a new current is being created known as Californian current. Okay, now this current is flowing on the US coast, western coast. Hence here Sonoran Desert, Mojave Desert, and Chihuahua Desert is created due to this cold current. Okay, my friends. Now this is East Australian current. It is warm current. Hence this area will have good rainfall, Australia. Now this will be west wind drift, that was like in Atlantic Ocean. Yes or no, my dear friends? Now this will be moving upward, known as Peru current or Humboldt current, creating Atacama Desert. Okay, now in the last slides, guys, I I forgot you to tell this thing, the deserts of the areas. See, so this is Sahara Desert created due to Canary Current, and this is Kalahari and Namib Desert created due to Benguela Current. So guys, these are all the currents of Pacific Ocean. Please try to remember all the names where they are going. Okay, so there are two more gyres here, guys. The northern Pacific is Turtle Gyre and the southern one is Harry-Hedrel Gyre. Getting my point? So my dear friends, this is all for today. We will end this class here only. Guys, let's see our course promotion. So guys, this revision course IAS Prelims 2020 has been launched. You can join it. This course will have 70 plus live general studies classes, 70 plus additional quiz. Okay, Kuldeep, I will show. Let's first, okay. See, this is Canary current, and due to this cold current, it will have a drying effect, and due to this drying effect, Sahara Desert will be created. And this is Benguela current. Due to this, my dear friends, Kalahari and Namib Desert will be formed. Okay. Now guys, these are all the benefits that you are going to get. And my dear friends, this course will be taught in English and the study material will also be in English. Let's meet our faculty. This is Harshmeet sir. You know him. He will be teaching you polity and appeared for interview, UPSC interview. This is me. I have also appeared in UPSC interview. I'll be teaching current affairs, geography, and my dear friends, environment as well. And this is Kumar Pratik sir. He will be teaching you economics and current affairs, and he has himself given UPSC CSE interview. Guys, you can take advantage of free live class like today at 1 p.m. daily on YouTube and 8 p.m. on Gradeup app. Okay, so this is it guys for today. Practice topic wise quizzes and keep attending live class, and do register down below for the the event on 13th. So this is the event guys, as you can see, on 13th at 7 p.m. Please do register for this thing. Okay guys, bye, take care.